All right. Hello and good afternoon, good evening, good morning, really basically good day out there in OG land. This is Steve Martin calling in from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited for the end of the month. It's the end of May and I can't believe this. It has gone by so quickly. 31 days in May. And it just seemed like the other day it was, it was the beginning of spring here and up in Canada, where we're known for our long, awesome seasons, and right now we're in the middle or near the end of our spring season, getting ready for summer, coming into June. Halfway through the year already, and it's been an amazing year already in 2018. And I can tell you that big things are coming, and so I wanted to just take a little bit of your time this afternoon, or wherever it is that you are around the world watching this, whether you're on live. Welcome to the live broadcast. It's actually the second broadcast that we've done today. Welcome to the Red Zone Blitz calls. We do this call the last 10 days of every month, so you'll see this persistent, consistent activities every single month. And what the goal of this call is to just help you with your business to progress to and through the end of the month. We've had already one call this afternoon, and that was with Blue Diamond out of Denver, or Loveland, Colorado, Mr. Stephen Nielsen, who was on the call earlier this afternoon. And again, those calls, that call, and as well as the other calls that have been happening over the last 10 days will be available for you to preview, and are available right now for you to preview and review on OG Academy under the webinar section. And the great thing I love about that, ladies and gentlemen, is it doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing right now, you have the opportunity to get back and take a look at those calls. So if you're on this call for the first time, looking at this, you've been invited by somebody that thought of you first, welcome to this. Today, we're just going to simply share a little bit of information in regards to what Organo is, what type of products that we have, and what the opportunity is. And it may or may not be for you, but the person who asked you onto this call today or sent you this link later on cared enough about you to take a look at this. So appreciate that, and hopefully the information that you get today is going to be of some value for you, and you can make a decision. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it truly comes down to what it is that you're looking for out of life. And it was 10 years ago that myself and my wife Rhonda, who actually looked at this opportunity 10 years ago. Organo was nothing more than just an idea in the minds of a few people, and those few people had a conversation with other people. And as that conversation grew and as that interest grew, so did the success of what we're going to be talking about today. Because in fact, Organo is a 10-year-old company based out of Vancouver, Canada, and we have now had the opportunity to affect millions of people's lives entirely all around the world by simply sharing our products, our opportunity, and our stories with people that we know, like, and trust around the world. So, quick story about myself and my wife Rhonda. This is the first time that we've ever been involved in this industry that we like to call network marketing. And ladies and gentlemen, network marketing is an amazing business platform. When I first heard about the industry of network marketing, I did not really understand what it was and what the potential of it could be. But I can tell you, 10 years into this business with this company, Organo, we have literally done millions and millions of dollars worth of sales, and have created for our lifestyle millions of dollars worth of income. And it is available and it is possible for you to do the same thing, because we simply have a system of success that does create that success worldwide. And we have evidence of that success over the last 10 years that we're able to show people how to really create that freedom for them. But the question really comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen, is what is it that you're looking for? Throughout this presentation this afternoon or this evening, wherever it is, or it could be this morning, wherever you are around the world, I'm going to be asking you questions. And I want to start the questions out this way. I want to ask you a simple question, is what is it that you're looking for? Ask yourself that. What is it that you're looking for? There's a reason why you're on this call, or that you've come to the call on the replay. Ask yourself that question. What is it that you're looking for? And the second question is, what do you think we could do together? So as we speak about the information on this call here today, just keep that in the forefront of your mind, so that as I'm showing you this information, and there is some questions that you might have, or some things that you'd like to look further into, Get back to the person who asked you onto this call here today so that you can get those questions asked and answered. Because ladies and gentlemen, really, I have a very simple strategy in life. I have a very simple philosophy in life, is nothing happens to me. Everything that happens to me, it happens because of me. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what we have inside of this business. Is we have an opportunity for you not only to become an amazing customer of our products, because really, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to speak about that today. When you start to feel better about the things that you want to do anyway, you start using the products that you're using already every day, and you start to see that there's an opportunity for you to actually impact other people's lives, your life included. Things start to change very significantly, and all of a sudden you stop dropping the old excuses of why do things happen to me this way? You know, what's going on in life? I just can't seem to catch a break. I just can't seem to find what it is that I want to do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to share with you a little bit of information that may in fact impact your life and the lives of the people that you know, love, and trust for the rest of your lives. Last question before I get started here is this, a simple question. Do you or anyone that you know drink coffee, tea, or hot chocolate at least occasionally? Simple question. Do you or anyone you know drink coffee, tea, or hot chocolate at least occasionally? Most people will say yes, they either drink it or they know people that do. My next question, then I'll get started, is this. When are you going to stop? That's amazing, right? When I talked earlier about the network marketing industry, this is an industry that has been around almost 100 years, if not more. And it's a new way of doing business. I like to call it the new economic model. See, people today like to create that additional stream of income part-time from home. But it's important to understand that if you're going to look at something like this as an option for you to create that additional stream of income, you want to make sure that you've got, well, let's talk about, an industry. Is the industry stable? Do you have unique products that can be, sold, that can be consumed and that are, desirable? Do you have market share? Is there things that, is there a market for what product that you're looking at sharing? Is it profitable? And the last one that I find to be the most important is, how easy is this? I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of experience. If you could show me a way to create that additional stream of income and maybe make an additional $200, $300, $400, $500 a month, that would have a huge impact on my life. So let's talk a little bit about Organo. We are nothing more, nothing less, but amazingly, we are a healthier living company. We offer delicious, safe, and effective products designed for daily use to support a healthier lifestyle. And we provide a global opportunity for you to achieve your financial goals and dreams. So let me ask you this. Would you be open to trying something new? How about a healthier cup of gourmet coffee? If you're already drinking coffee, is it a healthier gourmet coffee? Is it gourmet coffee? Or are you just one of the billions and billions of people that consume coffee every day just because it's a habit? What about a healthier energy drink? Are you a person that consumes or know people that consume energy drinks? And if you are, have you ever looked at the ingredients on those energy drinks? So I can tell you right now that, there's something to be considered with some of those drinks. What if there was a healthier energy drink? How about healthy fast food? See, fast food doesn't have to be bad food, ladies and gentlemen, but we all do know that we are in a hurry. We're busy. Well, we got things on the go all the time. We've got family, we've got jobs, we've got this, we've got that we got to take care of every day. And we don't have a lot of time to take care of some of the other things. And what happens, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times is we stop taking care of ourselves first, and we become what we like to call, well, we don't really like to call it that, but we become what we call a reactive society, meaning that, things that we do to ourselves, all of a sudden we start to get an effect on those. But imagine now if you could have a healthier or the healthiest fast food and you can actually save some money. So let's talk a little bit about that. Health starts at a cellular level. And this is what I love to see about this slide right here, ladies and gentlemen, is that what are you feeding yourselves? See, we feed ourselves food all the time, but what I've learned through this last 10 years experience inside of this business is that even when you're eating the foods that we put into our bodies today, a lot of them are empty foods. They're empty, and we're literally starving ourselves from the inside out. So when you take a look at these two diagrams, the one on the left being the fast food, the traditional fast food, burgers, fries, pizzas, hot dogs, things like that. I love this slide because look at the color. To me, The color is dingy. It's gray. It's no energy. It's, you know, it's kind of like when you eat a lot of fast food, you know, and believe me, I'm not a person that my whole life have been aware of what I was putting into my body had such an effect on my performance, you know, outside in the world. And I can tell you there was a lot of times where I felt like this food, gray and dingy and out of energy. And I look at the picture on the right-hand side and I see the vibrant colors, the greens, the reds, the pinks, you know, the colors of life, you know, the colors of vitality. And I can tell you right now, our diets are heavily processed and lack of nutrients. If you live with stress, eat out, eat fast food, and live in areas where fresh foods are not are hard, and in a lot of cases, sometimes fresh foods are very expensive, then the OG lifestyle can definitely help you do that. So let's start thinking a little bit about our health. Let's talk a little bit about our exclusive and powerful ingredient. We call it ORGANO, organically grown Ganoderma lucidum, ORGANODERMA. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the product, this is the food, this is the superfood that is in every one of our products, whether it's the coffees, the teas, the chocolates, our meal replacements, our energy drinks, our soap, our toothpaste, anything that you need to use to support that healthier lifestyle. Now, this is not new, ladies and gentlemen. This is grown only one place in the world, 100% organically, and we are actually partnered with that place in the world, and we put this product into our food, into our products that we share with people all around the world. And the genius part about it, ladies and gentlemen, you can't see it, taste it, or smell it, but you will absolutely feel it. So let me show you another visual here about how Ganoderma, you know, is growing in some places in the world and how it should be growing as nature intended. You know, you can see the picture on the left where you've got artificially grown other brands of Ganoderma. They're literally grown in plastic bags. Well, you can see that just alone, just the colors between the two. The picture on the right is where our naturally grown Ganoderma is grown in only one place in the world where, you know, is considered one of the most polluted, unpolluted places in the world, grown in China, in the mountains. And I can tell you right now, I've been there more than 6 times now, and I can tell you there's no place in the world that is more perfectly suited for growing this type of food that we use to create a healthier brand that supports that healthier lifestyle. So let's talk a little bit about our Organo products. People love the world leading brand of Ganoderma-based products. As you can see, a quick picture here of some of our products. Of course, you know, the center being our coffees, our teas, our chocolates, and at various different, you know, types of way people like to take their products, their coffees. Our meal replacement, our OGX Phoenix lines, our capsule line, our energy drinks there with the DX and the XT. Of course, we've got our green teas and our red tea, which is now the branding that you see there has actually changed. Now we have a, you know, awesome new green tea and red tea packaging. Just looks out of this world, really supports the rest of the line that we've, you know, I like to call this our 4.0 line of products. And I can tell you, if you've never seen one of our boxes and actually touched it, the box itself is incredible. You know, the branding that the company has gone to and put out there is nothing short of world class. I've never seen product is so well presented as these are right now. And then once you actually have a chance to taste it, you know, it's lights out after that. This is a product literally like over the last 10 years, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that after 1, 2, 3 sips of our product or one taste of our energy drinks or our meal replacement, people are done. They got it. They figured it out. I love the taste. I love the way it makes me feel. And that's really all that I needed. And then the rest becomes, you know, part of the magic. So let's talk a little bit about coffee, because, you know, it's good to talk a little bit about, again, what I talked about. You know, do you have a market that is stable? Do you have a, you know, a unique product? Well, I don't believe that coffee is really unique, but actually the fact that it's not unique, that it's world renowned, that everybody drinks it, is actually the unique part of our business. Why? Because when people drink our products, they never stop, especially if they love the taste and the way that it makes them feel. And if they're actually making money to drink when they drink coffee. Well, wait a minute here. That's something entirely different level. And I can tell you that over the last 10 years, we have had people that have had life-changing results financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, and relationships. It's been amazing for us to be able to see how people have grown over the last 10 years, and we're so excited about our 10-year anniversary. So let's talk a little bit about coffee. It's not a luxury. It's part of our daily life. If you want to take a look at the world statistics, it is actually one of the most consumed beverages in the world. In fact, next to water, it is the most consumed beverage in the world. Largest traded commodity after oil. Well, you know that, my background before Organo, the last 10 years with my wife, Rhonda, is in the oil and gas industry and the construction industry here in Canada. And I can tell you right now, it's an extremely volatile business. It's a highly profitable business, and we did extremely well in those businesses, but those businesses required all of our time, all of our capital, all of our freedom. When we found Organo, and we found that the products worked so well, and it was so easy for us to share with other people around the world, and we were able to leverage our time with other people in business, I can tell you there was no turning back for us, and it has truly been an experience of a lifetime, and we continue to keep sharing it with our friends, family, and right down to our children who have been born into this business. You realize that over 80% of the people over the age of 18 are consuming coffee every single day? Hundreds of millions of people are drinking 3 to 5 cups per day. So when you talk about market share, there is no other business that I can see that is more perfect for people than a product like coffee, like tea, that they are never going to stop using. So let's talk about a little bit of the timing of the opportunity. When you take a look at this slide, the opportunity is this, is that if you take a look at these businesses, Starbucks, Dunkin', Nestle, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, you know all of these brands. You've probably been to every one of these, and you've been a customer of these products, for most of your life. I have, and I continue to keep doing and continue to keep using a lot of these products. But I can tell you that, the example we want to use here is this, is that every single one of these billion-dollar giants have focused the majority of their marketing budgets onto one product that every one of them were serving anyway, and that is coffee. Why? Because they recognize that coffee is cool. Coffee is today, it's a trend, and it is something that isn't going away. See, in business, when you have things people want, they will pay for it, and they will continue to keep using it. So here's a clue, and success always leaves clues, ladies and gentlemen, is that if these companies are doing it, and Organo is a company that focuses on primarily those products, and we make them healthy, well, then you should start to consider that this might be something that you're looking for. So let's talk a little bit about our health and wellness. Do you realize that 40% of the world's population is overweight or obese? I don't think that's a big surprise for a lot of people. In fact, when I saw this slide, I thought it was even more than 40%. This, I believe, is more of a conservative number. A question for you, and again, you're the one who's going to be answering these questions to yourself. Have you ever been overweight? Do you ever lack confidence because of your weight? Do you ever feel tired at work, or wish that you had more energy to play with your kids after work, or maybe just go for a walk, or just enjoy the place where you live? I'm sure wherever it is that you live around the world, there's beautiful places to get out there and enjoy the environment, to do the things that you love to do. Wouldn't you love to have a little bit more energy just to be able to get out there and do that? Wouldn't you love to be able to have the choice, not to just have to do something for other people? Really what I like to say is that we spend most of our lives working on other people's dreams. What if there was another way? With the OG lifestyle, you can actually save money, and not only save money, you can make money. Because I believe if you're using these products that are better priced, better for you, make you feel better, and there's an opportunity involved, that you're actually going to spend less money on things that are making you feel not good. How about having more energy? How about losing weight, building muscle? How about better performance? Better performance in everything, mentally and physically. Have better digestion and more. That can happen with the OG lifestyle. Let's take a look at some of the evidence. We look at Sunsuri here, who lost 37 pounds simply just taking 2 meal replacements per day, 2 shakes per day, and then with reasonable meal in between or at the end of the day, snacks included. Jeremy Hall here, who great example. He's an IT guy, sits behind a desk most of the time, and he was noticing as he was getting older that his belly was getting bigger. Well, he made a choice to say, look, you know what? I'm going to try these products. I'm going to see what it can do for me. I can tell you right now that Jeremy's lost even more than that now. Not only lost weight, but he's also built muscle, and you can see that in his physique in that picture right there. So again, a little bit more evidence. You look at Terry here, who lost 63 pounds. Same thing. I mean, she looks amazing. Just look at that smile on her face. I mean, she's full of life, and just excited to keep moving. Oscar, 70 pounds. my goodness, it looks like he lost half his body there. And I can tell you that he tells that story all the time. And it's he's a great example for us all to really pay attention to. And then we look at Jolene here out of Hawaii, and I've met this lady, and I can tell you right now that it's incredible. You know, and she just simply started to use the OG products, and really didn't have a big, workout regimen, but just simply changed the food that she was putting into her body. And you can see the results right there, over 80 pounds. And then Tonino here out of Europe is, again, just looking like he's right out of the covers of GQ magazine. So let me ask you another question. Are you prepared? And there's a lot of things that you need to get prepared for. I mean, if you're going through your daily routines, I mean, there's reasons why we do what we do every day. And most of that circles around us creating a lifestyle that we choose to live. I've never believed, and I never will believe, that our intention on earth was to just work, eat, sleep, and die. I just never believed that that was what we were supposed to do. We're about creating a lifestyle, and really, ladies and gentlemen, a lifestyle is a choice. So you can choose to do things the same way and expect different results. That might not be a good strategy, but if you are looking to change the way things are today, whatever that might look like for you, it's going to require a little bit of change. Maybe it's just changing your brand of coffee. You realize that there was a study that predicted by the year 2020, that's only 18 months from now, ladies and gentlemen, we're halfway through 2018, 40% of American workers would be independent contractors, meaning that they will need to have an additional stream of income just to make ends meet. With the way that the world is growing and the expense of the world and the way that the wages are not really keeping up with the expenses, I can tell you right now, it is much more effective for you to work for profit rather than wages. And we can show you the way to get that done. Regarding savings, do you realize that 6 out of 10 adults do not have an additional $500 or more for an emergency? One thing I know about life is that life happens, and it will continue to keep happening. So as you go through life, are you prepared? So work-life balance. Let me ask you another question. Do you feel valued at work? Do people actually, talk to you and say, you know what? I really do just appreciate you. I really do just appreciate the fact that you come in every day with a smile and you add value to this company. Have you ever had conversations like that? Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you should. Do you set your own hours? Are you allowed to work whenever you want, so you come and go as you please? Would you like to have flexible hours? How about more time for the family? How about an extra income? Would an additional $200 to $300 to $400 per month impact your life at all? Would that impact your life at all? Or is that something that, that you're not looking for? Maybe you're looking for a little bit more. What happens if you get paid to drink coffee, to lose weight, and to live healthier? It's possible, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're talking about today. So the opportunity is this, is that we have an opportunity to participate in 4 of the mega trend industries in the world today: the internet, home-based business, the health and wellness industry, and of course, coffee. You realize that the health and wellness industry alone, just in the weight management category, is a $1 trillion industry, not a billion, $1 trillion industry. Now you can actually capitalize on all 4 of these industries at the same time from the comfort of your home-based business, using the internet, sharing coffee, tea, hot beverages, other things that we spoke about earlier that people are using every day anyway. ORGANO is in over 30 countries right now, which allows you to actually participate online through the internet. You now can have a global business and not ever have to leave the comfort of your own city. So let's talk about the visionary and experienced leadership. Their mission is humble yet powerful, and that is simply to bring the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. And I'm referring to our CEO and founder, Mr. Bernardo Chua, our co-founder and global master distributor, Mr. Shane Moran, and our amazing Chief Visionary Officer, Mr. Holton Buggs. These 3 gentlemen bring to the table a vast amount of experience in the industry of network marketing and in business. And I am very happy and proud to be partnered with them over the last 10 years and have created, change and created impact and done over $2 billion in sales in the last 10 years, and have the vision and the belief that the next 10 years is even going to be bigger. So our OG mission. Our mission is simple, as I said, and it is a mission to help improve lives by reaching new levels of wellness while giving back to communities. We have two foundations we're looking at here. OG Cares Foundation is a foundation that focuses on the youth of the world, a positive change in the world, youth, and future generations. The goal of OG Cares is to empower the youth of the world to impact the future generations to come. It's not about giving, giving food or money to, people one time. It's about you being able to provide solutions and training so that they can actually continue to keep, duplicating and impacting other lives for generations to come. And of course, the Napoleon Hill World Learning Center, we have a strategic partnership with that foundation and the book Think and Grow Rich, written in the 1930s by Dr. Napoleon Hill. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the personal and business development book of the century. It truly is. Every book that has been written after that has been written from the content of this book. And just the title itself makes so much sense. Think and grow rich. It doesn't say work and grow rich. It doesn't say own a business and grow rich. It doesn't say get 2 jobs and grow rich. It says think and grow rich. Very proud of this association. So let's talk a little bit about how we make some money in this business. I don't know about you, but before I learned and got started into the industry of network marketing 10 years ago, is I always thought the best way to make money was to own a business. And I still do believe that that is true. However, there's a lot of risk involved in owning your own businesses traditionally. There's a lot of capital, there's a lot of experience, there's a lot of risk, there's just a lot of things that need to be considered when looking at starting your own business. Now, the fact that you have the entrepreneurial spirit and you're thinking that to yourself, you know what, I don't believe that today this job is going to get me where I need to be in the future. However, I need this job just to survive where I am today. And that's okay. If you're working right now, congratulations. Do the best that you can for the person that you're working for. Give them everything that you got because they deserve it. Remember, they're the ones that count on you to provide a service for them, and they're paying you for that. But ladies and gentlemen, let it be known that you will never achieve freedom by working on other people's dreams. So let's talk a little bit about how it is that we can make a difference in our lives, and the fact that by simply changing your brand and maybe sharing your story with people that you know, like, and trust, and your opinions on what you think about the products and the opportunity, you can actually make income upwards of 7 ways. So let's talk a little bit about that. The first way that we get paid inside of our business makes the most sense. It's our daily retail sales. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a very simple model. As a distributor inside of Organo, or as a partner inside of Organo, you have an opportunity to buy products wholesale, and then you simply share them and sell them at the retail price. The difference between wholesale and retail is your profit, and you get to keep 100% of that. So we encourage you, and we will teach you, and we will show you how to create a solid customer base. Now, the second way that we get paid is what we like to call our fast track bonus. And this is a one-time bonus that is paid to you for the recommendation of this business to other people. And when you surround yourself with like-minded people like yourself who are looking for an additional stream of income to create a better lifestyle for them, they become your business partners. And when that happens, the company will pay you a referral fee for them getting started in the business, and we call that our fast track bonus. All right. So the power of the dual team. So what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is when you get started in the business, you become an independent, I'll say that again, independent, not a dependent distributor, meaning that you own your business and you start at the top. There is no such thing as starting at the top, the bottom, the middle. There's nothing like that inside of this business. You simply own your business, and as you build your business and you start to create these partnerships in the business, what we do is we build 2 teams. We build a left team and we build a right team. We call it the dual team. 2 is dual. And the commissions that are created from this structure go to infinity. They continue to keep doing, meaning that whoever you recommend and the people that they recommend, so on and so forth, as the team grows, so does your potential income, and that's paid on a weekly basis. Now, just imagine this. If all you did in month 1 was find 2 people, just 1 month, it took you 30 days to find 2 people in the world who drank coffee and were interested in making a little bit of money, and all that happened over the next month is that those people just did what you did and found 2. You realize that the power of duplication by the end of 12 months, by you just finding 2, and this again is a very slow conservative model, you would have over 4,000 people inside of your group that would be considered your business partners, and you'd be earning with them every single week. So it's amazing for you to be able to do that. And this is an example of some of the leadership levels that we have inside of our business and some of the income that is going to be available for you. Anywhere between $500 per week and up to $20,000 per week is available as a diamond inside of our business when you reach that #1 lifestyle in the world. So number 4, 5, 6, and 7 is based on what I call residual income earnings. Now, the residual income earnings is the largest way that we make money inside of our business because, again, the 7 ways that we make money, I like to break them into what I call the 3 R's. The first R is retail, which we talked about. The second R is recruitment, when you're building a team and you continue to keep building a team. And the third R is the residual component. Now, let me ask you a question again. When people get started in the business, they start one time, but they're going to consume and share the products forever, whether they just become a great customer and use the products because they feel better. They were drinking products anyway. All they're going to do is just transfer the money that they were using to buy that coffee that did nothing for them. And now they're going to start using your coffee or their coffee, ORGANO brand, because it feels better, they look better, they, and it costs less. So that's where the residual component comes. As people order coffee and continue to keep ordering coffee as consumers, as business builders, and as they use the products to build their business, you're going to be paid a commission on that order every single day, and that's paid on a monthly basis. And as you build, leadership inside of your business, you're going to have matching bonuses. There'll be generational leadership bonuses and quarterly, global sales bonuses that are going to be available to you. And I can tell you, I'm not going to explain all of it to you because you won't remember, but just remember, people ask me all the time, Steve, how do you get paid in ORGANO? I simply say it one easy way. I get paid very well, and so can you. So let's talk about the OG lifestyle. This is an additional bonus. So really, it's not really 7, it's kind of like 8 ways that we get paid and growing and growing and growing. Now, the OG lifestyle bonus is an amazing thing because as you reach those leadership levels and you stay there consistently, meaning that you've got teams that you're working with, you're building with, you're helping them to achieve their goals, it really becomes simple. I found a great way to explain this is that money follows simplicity. That's right. Money always follows simplicity. If you can do it and you can show others to do it, well, then there's going to be money that's going to be available to you from that simple sharing and that duplication process. And as you reach the first level of leadership, which we like to call Sapphire, there is in Canada, there is a $500 bonus that is paid to you every single month. In the United States, I believe it's $400 every single month as you continue to keep at those leadership levels, and you can use that money to do whatever it is that you wish. So just alone, if you're looking to make an additional $200 to $400 per month, just this one bonus alone as you reach that leadership level, and it's very, very easy to do, and we'll show you how to do that. That would take care of that challenge for you right there. Forget about the other 7 ways that we already talked about. That's an addition too. You just don't pick one way to get paid. You get paid all these ways. So let's talk a little bit about how we get started in the business. Everybody starts the same way no matter where you are around the world. We start with our distributor kit, our starter kit, and that is at $49.95. Depending on where you are around the world, it varies a little bit when you're in Asia and in Europe a little bit, depending on the currencies. But what that offers you and gives you is a wholesale membership. It includes, some brochures, variety of samples, and of course your back office access that is your world-class management system. This is where you run your inventory. This is where you run your distributorship. It's got all of the training that you need. You're attached to OG Academy, where you've got amazing information, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week that you can use to help people to grow their business. And again, like I said, this last call of May 31st, 2018, this is the last call. This is we're in the red zone, the Blitz zone, meaning that massive action is happening right now. That's why we're doing 2 a day right now, and we're just really getting this out to the people out there. Use this platform to plug people into seeing this opportunity, this information, and let's help them get started in the business. So there's 3 ways we get started into the business. The 3 packs we talk about are our bronze, our silver, and our gold packages. And each one of these packages comes with a different level of initial income potential. The bronze package, as you can see there, comes with a 10% dual team bonus, meaning that when you build that team structure, you can earn up to 10% or $500 per week. The gold package comes with double that, 20%, and up to 5 times more potential per week of $2,500 per week or $10,000 per month is available. Just the third way we get paid, just the third way we get paid. And of course, the silver package is a 15% dual team bonus and up to $1,500 per week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you need to understand is that every one of those packages, for you to earn any money inside of this business will require action. Everything that we talked about today it's not about a fairy tale. It's not about this being a get rich quick thing. This is a product-based business where we share these products that people want, need, and can afford and love. Now, the question I have for you is this: if any of this information that we spoke about today makes any sense at all, I'm sure you're going to have some questions. I encourage you to get back to the person that asked you on this call here today, get those questions answered, and take that position of equity, because truly, ladies and gentlemen, this is a business that is not going away. We have a stable business. We have unique products. We have market share. We're very profitable in the business, and it's an easy system to follow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember that everything in life happens because of you. It doesn't happen to you. And if you take that attitude of success with you in the future, what you will find is that you will be, you'll be able to create that lifestyle that you dream about and have pictured for most of your life. So the question I have for you is, whose life will change today? I hope it's going to be yours. I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Have an amazing month of June. If you're just getting started in the business, congratulations. If you're on this call for the first time, welcome. If you're on the call on the replay, welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, this business, it's Organo. It's simple. It's easy. It's your life. It's your choice. It's Organo. We'll see you all at the top. Goodbye. Have a great month. Cheers.